everyone, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a bit more of a different kind of chatty video, and today I'm going to be doing like, I guess you could call it like a girl advice, girl talk, boy, even like boy talk, I don't know, like just a general advice video about like being a teenager, different topics about like relationships, friendships, periods, everything like that. A lot of you guys on Instagram asked me some questions or gave me topics to talk about in this video, so I've got a bunch on my Instagram. If you don't already follow my Instagram, make sure to go follow it at Sadie Rose with 2 E's. I'll leave it below. But I'm just going to get in and start answering some of your questions. So I'm obviously not going to be able to answer all of these, but I'm going to try my best to answer like the most frequently asked ones, if you get what I mean. So someone said breakup advice. Now I've never been in a breakup. Like I haven't really had a boyfriend, like a proper boyfriend, like since like primary, but I don't really count them as boyfriends. I've been through times where like, I don't know, you stop Snapchatting someone, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but basically if you're going through a breakup, say the boy's broken up with you and you feel really upset, just try and if it ended on good terms and there was a genuine reason for why he ended it, then maybe have a break for a while, don't speak to him very much, but then if you still want to be friends with him, or maybe try again, I don't know. But if you feel like there still might be a spark or you still might be able to be friends, then definitely take the opportunity. Don't just like completely take them out of your life, because I feel like it's really sad if someone that means so much to you is suddenly just out the picture. But then again, if it was a bad breakup or there was a genuine reason why someone's broken up with you or why you've broken up with them, just try and have nothing to do with them. There's obviously a reason why you two didn't work, and just if you genuinely love that boy and they ended it, then maybe just don't think about them. And I know that's really hard, but like, I don't know, try and put your minds onto other things, talk to your friends about it, even like talk to your mum about it, because I'm sure she'll understand, and eat lots of chocolate, just lay in bed, try not to cry too much, and I don't know, just try and put things behind you, because there's always someone out there for everyone, and if even if when you think that person's the one, they might not be the one. Someone just said talk about boys. I mean, that's a bit of it's not very specific, that's a very wide topic, conversation topic, but I'd just say boys are really annoying. Like on Snapchat especially, boys can be really annoying when they pie you on Snapchat, when they don't answer you, ignoring you, or making up stuff about you. Like honestly, boys can be really annoying, but also they can be really nice. So think about the positives of boys, but think about the negatives. If you're trying to go for a boy, don't just straight up say, do you like me, like after one day of Snapchat, and then like that's never gonna work. Just, you know, approach slowly, pop up to them on Snapchat, get a streak, try and get to the yellow heart, you know, that always sparks something up there, and just, I don't know, just go for it. Try not to go for a boy that you're not comfortable with. Maybe if they hang around with people that you're not comfortable with, maybe don't go for them. If you're generally just scared about talking to boys, maybe just pop up on Snapchat. You don't generally necessarily have to do it in real life. Then maybe once you get close on Snapchat, then you could you know, talk in real life, like maybe at school, if the teachers ask you to go in groups for something, maybe try and mix with some of the boys. I know it's quite hard, but just try and interact with boys as much as you can. I've kind of covered a few areas about boys there, so hopefully that was helpful. Jem said, what would you do if someone cheated on you? I don't know, because no one has ever cheated on me, but see, in like later on life, like say if I was with a boy that I thought was the one and then they cheated on me, I know that I'd be so upset, and I know being me, I'd probably be like wanting to forgive them, but then you've just got to kind of let it go, and you kind of just got to not let the fact that they cheated on you go, but let the boy go. You kind of got to think, I might have loved them, but they've cheated on me, I'm obviously not good enough, even though you will be better than anyone that's ever thought of like cheating, because that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. So you might not be good enough for them, but you're definitely better than them. So yeah, if someone cheated on me, I'd be livid. I'd be so annoyed. Lily asked, how do you deal with fake friends? I haven't had that many fake friends. Like I've had friends I don't like, but I won't say that's fake friends. Kind of, if you think a friend's being fake and you think that they're using you or anything like that, then I'd say kind of just stop talking to them. Don't invite them to things, because that might sound harsh, but if they're using you and they're just being a fake friend, then they don't deserve your time. But if you're not exactly too sure if they're fake, or they might just be feeling down, that you got to think about their feelings too. But maybe talk to them about it. Again, if you don't want to do it in real life, then just do it on Snapchat, kind of maybe pop up to them or speak to them in real life and kind of sort things out. And if things don't get sorted out, then maybe that friendship was never meant to be. But yeah, if you think one of your friends is fake, then maybe think about ending that friendship, because it's not good for both of you if one person has to pretend to be friends with you. That's not good for them or good for you. So yeah. Someone just said periods. I don't really know what to talk about periods, because personally I don't find periods that bad. I mean, they're annoying, cramps are annoying, but periods, I kind of just deal with it. Like, it's not that much of a problem for me. If you haven't started your period yet, then it's not that bad, unless, I know everyone's periods are different. I'm quite lucky with mine, I don't really get that many bad cramps or anything. I know some people do, so if you do, then like go to the doctors, maybe go on the pill or something. But as far as periods go, I'm quite happy about having one. Like, it's not that much of a big deal for me. Someone said how to deal with beef. I don't know, like, I know a lot of my friends, like, we kind of just like passive aggressively shout at people that we have beef with. We do stuff like that, or like when they walk past, we'll like go like that's probably not the best way to deal with it, not gonna lie. Just kind of try and ignore it, and like maybe just pop up to them, like show that you're better than them, show that you can win your own battle, and just like pop up to them and just ask them like what's their problem, and just think of the comebacks. The comebacks are the best thing, because if you say a good comeback, they're gonna be stuck in the mud. They will not know what to say back, and then you've won the argument. With beef, like, not try and resolve it the best you can. If you maybe have a few arguments with them, sort out the beef, get the beef out. Don't keep it in, because if you have hatred for a person, or they've done something, or you've got something against them, just tell them, let it out. But maybe after a few weeks of kind of the beef, maybe try and resolve things. Obviously, if you don't want to resolve things, that's fine. But try your best to try and resolve things. If things don't get resolved, then obviously that's fine, because that person isn't worth your time. But I can never be bothered with beef, and like, it's so annoying. So just try and sort things out. Like, I was trying to sort things out. It never normally goes to plan, but just try and sort things out and hope for the best. What is your opinion on the LGBT community, and what advice would you give to anyone wanting to come out? Now, I don't know much about this kind of topic, because I don't know anyone that's like come out, or anyone that's really part of that community. Like, personally, like, I'm not friends with anyone like that. Obviously I think it's a great thing. I think love is love. People can love whoever they want. Girls can like girls, boys can like boys. Whatever your sexuality is, I think as long as you're happy with it, it's like acceptable. Like, I don't see the problem with being gay or anything like that. And if you want to come out, then just come out. And I know it's probably one of the hardest things to do, because if you're part of that community, there's quite a lot of judgment from other people, but there shouldn't be, because it's just, as long as you're happy, then no one should care about what sexuality you are. So yeah, I just think if you're wanting to come out, or maybe you're scared to come out, just make sure you've made the right decision. Just maybe tell your mum, tell your dad, then tell your friends. Maybe if you don't want everyone to know at first, just tell a small circle of people. But I think if you are wanting to come out, then just go for it and don't be nervous. How to handle time with school and YouTube. Now obviously at the moment I don't find it that hard, because I'm in year 9, we don't really do anything in year 9, and I know year 10 and year 11 are completely different. At the moment it's not that hard, but I'm doing one GCSE at the moment. I'm doing my dance one early, and I know that that's been a lot of work, and I know when I've got about, how many GCSEs do you even do, like 10? When I have like 10 GCSEs to worry about, it's going to be hard. But I think what I'm going to have to do is pre-film a lot of videos, which I don't like doing, because I feel like I don't know, I just feel like I'm posting videos from ages ago onto my channel. Like, I don't like doing that, but that's probably what I'm going to have to do. But at the moment I find it quite easy. I film at weekends, I film after school. Like, I feel like I'll be able to keep up, but I'll just have to work really hard. Pressure to start your period like when everyone starts but not you. I feel like this will be really hard, because obviously you would feel left out if all of your friends have started their period and you haven't. I feel like you'd feel like the underdog, you'd feel younger than everyone else. Personally, I didn't go through that because I started before some of my friends, but if you don't, obviously it's not something you can change, so don't let like comments get to you. So if someone says, oh, you haven't set your period yet, you're so young and all this, just honestly, you can't do anything about it, so don't listen to them. I don't know, just hang in there, just wait, it'll come one day, I promise you it'll come. And look at the plus side, you won't have to deal with cramps or bleeding or anything like that while all your other friends do, so I think it's a good thing. Friendship problems. Again, this is quite a vague topic, but if you have any friendship problems, then sort them out. Don't just dwell on it, don't just kind of ignore people. Like, if you've fallen out with your friend and then the next day at school you don't speak to them, I don't think that's a very good way to go about it. Maybe leave it a few days before you pop up on Snapchat or before you talk to them in lesson. Just leave it a few days because you both need some time away from each other, obviously, if there's been a problem there. But then obviously if you two have been friends, or a group of you have been friends, you obviously don't want to lose that friendship, so make sure you sort it out. Maybe just pop up to them, just apologise. Even if something bad's happened, you can always forgive like one of your good friends, and I know that's hard, but I feel like forgiveness is such a good thing, like good way to go with a friendship problem. Just let it all out, just tell them how they've made you feel, because always tell them that, because then they might understand, maybe they might be a bit more sympathetic on your part, and then just forget about it, kiss and make up. It's just, I feel like that's the best way to deal with friendship problems, and it works for me. I know if I've fallen out with one of my friends, I might be in a mood with them for a day, but then we shortly soon get over it, because, you know, we're best friends, like, we love each other. So if you have got any problems with your friends, then just try and resolve them. Final question I'm going to be answering, or topic I'm going to be talking about, is from Jess, and she says, a boy you like likes or goes out with someone else. This is such a hard topic to talk about, because obviously if you like a boy and they don't like you back, or they don't know that you like you, you can't really do anything about them liking someone else or going out with someone else. Obviously that's really hard, and I've gone through that before, like liking someone and then they go for someone else. Like, that's quite a hard thing to go through, because I don't know, if you really like someone and then you see them with someone else, and that can be really hard. Try and always tell a boy that you like them. I mean, it's hard because it can be quite awkward to just go up to a boy and like say that you like them, but maybe on Snapchat or something, like maybe play truths with boys on Snapchat. Like, I don't know, maybe ask them something like, would you ever like me? Who do you like? Always get out the juicy gossip from the boys. Like, ask them stuff that will be useful to you, and then maybe they might not go for someone else, they might start liking you. But if that doesn't happen, if you like a boy and they like someone else, then you kind of just got to cut off the relationship with the boy. Not saying you can't be friends with them, but cut off the romantic relationship with the boy. Just think, well, he obviously doesn't like me back. You can't help your feelings. I mean, you might be annoyed that he doesn't like you back, but he can't help his feelings towards you, and you can't help your feelings towards you. So don't blame yourself for liking him, because it's just you. Like, you can't help it, and don't think, oh, I shouldn't like him, I don't know why I like him. It's just a natural thing to like someone. So I feel like if you like someone, try and go for it. If things don't work out and they end up going with someone else, then obviously that was never going to work. Try not to be too jealous. I know I get jealous, but try not to be too jealous. Just kind of let it brush over. Think about the positives. Go chat up loads of new boys. Just show that boy that you're better than them, and that you can get a boyfriend and it doesn't have to be them. So yeah, that's all my advice for today. So that's the end of my girl talk like advice video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want more like Q&A/advice videos, then give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe and leave a comment down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!